census is a must. Without caste census, now the Supreme Court has awakened and said, without the data we cannot implement reservation. I think it's a high time. The education, number one, the education should, all kinds of education should reach out to every citizen of this country, particularly OBC, SC, ST, so that they can liberate themselves. To this federation and all of you, that Indian National Congress is with you to fight for all the social justice. Social change cannot be effected unless there is proper social justice. History of the many civilizations we found, including India, that people suffer, particularly OBC, SC, ST, they suffer from the long-drawn feeling like Stockholm syndrome, where they suffer, they are exploited, and after some time, they just enjoy it. That is why that we need to liberate the OBCs and the SC, ST to enjoy the fruits of democracy. Our friend who spoke earlier, he said by the mere launching of the Constitution, we have not made India. Because India has to be made through the mandate given by the Constituent Assembly, headed by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, to ensure that the benefits should accrue to this class of people. I can give one example. Dr. Manmohan Singh appointed me as the chairman of the Oversight Committee to ensure, there was an amendment to the Constitution that was challenged, and he told me, we'll have to come out with a solution for it. I had a lot of hostile members within my own committee. I had to struggle for it. No sooner we wanted to implement, almost all the chairmen of the institutions, the higher education institution governed by the government of India, they tendered their resignation. In protest against implementation, they said, these are all the sacred institutions. The institutions will be destroyed. That is why they are tendering resignation. I called all the directors of these institutes, maybe AIMS, IITs, and many such institutions. They all came. I said, what is your problem? No, the sanctity of the institution will be destroyed. I said, what is your place? What is the place of your institutions in the world economic scenario? No place at all. I said, I gave one slogan: expansion, inclusion, and excellence. I conducted a survey in South India, particularly Kerala, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, where the reservation is in force. Yes, the report came from the people who are in the academics. The report is, first year, yes, these OBCs did not fare well. But the second year onwards, it is only those OBCs who secured the first rank, OBCs who secured the first class, OBCs who stood first. This is the scenario. That means the talent is available. Expand it, because it is in the ocean that you can find variety, quality fishes, not in the pond, small pond. This is India. We implemented it 27%. Today, of course, the present government is trying to dilute the admissions. As a chief minister, I implemented a common entrance test to ensure reservation to the students, and 50% including the scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, and they got admission, thousands of admission to become the engineers, doctors, everybody. And I gave stipend and the scholarship all those persons who cannot afford to have access to the institution. We have seen it, and they have done very well. It's the backwardness of the mind of the administrator which is holding it back. So, today the initiative taken by M.K. Stalin is excellent. I salute him. And we are not lacking in talent, we lack in the drive. That is how we need to liberate them from this kind of a situation we are put in. And it is, and in fact, I must tell you that we need to have this sort of a movement. I think it is only through the movement which you intend, M.K. Stalin, that we can liberate the people. We should not forget today we are in the reverse gear of social justice. We have to take it forward, which requires a lot of effort, solidarity. Indian National Congress is with this movement. We will work together to ensure that social justice is never denied. I must tell you incidentally that it was the first Prime Minister of this country, Jawaharlal Nehru, when he found that there is a movement in Tamil Nadu, he responded to that movement. The first amendment to the Constitution of India is with regard to the providing the reservation to the backward classes. We should not forget about it. It cannot be done by hypocrisy, but he stood on the floor. He himself moved the resolution for amendment, the first amendment to the Constitution to introduce, the reservation to the backward classes. This is the history. We followed it up. When we wanted to introduce, VPC wanted to have, to in fact implement the recommendation of the Mandal Commission, there was a lot of protest. And after P.V. Narasimha came, we all prayed upon him. We must implement the recommendation of the Mandal Commission. We did recommend the Mandal Commission. At that time, even before the Supreme Court, all of us engaged very senior counsels, effective lawyers, to ensure that Indira Sawhney judgment came out for implementation of the Mandal Commission. That is why we need, this has to be taken forward to the movement. Caste census is a must. Without caste census, now the Supreme Court has awakened and said, without the data we cannot implement reservation. I think it's a high time that we have the national, like 2021, caste census should have been done. It is postponed because of the COVID. Now it is the right time that, we must all press. I think lead a social movement to ensure that the caste census is taken. It is because we do not know who is enjoying what. In the darkness, we cannot implement the social justice such measures. It is only through the concrete data that we can implement it. So it's the right time that M.K. Stalin has taken this initiative. Take forward this initiative. We are all with you, M.K. Stalin ji. Go forward. Indian National Congress is with you. Wholeheartedly we support this move and take forward this great struggle, historical struggle which you have initiated. We are with you, and we are with you in the letter and spirit, and in fact we must show to the people that social capital, many of you have read out the statistics, how the social capital is concentrating in few persons. Social capital should belong to the people of this country, and it is making the social capital, the expansion of the base of the social capital, then only this country's liberty can be protected, then only that awakening can help. We have a very bad legacy. Previous to independence, when we gained independence, our literacy rate was only 14%. That means to say, all these OBCs and SC/ST, they could not enter the Gurukulas, the temple premises where the schools are run. Britishers wanted to perpetuate that kind of philosophy of the society, and because they enjoyed it, because they are supported by them. I think the liberation has to take place. With the education, number one, the education should, all kinds of education should reach out to every citizen of this country, particularly OBCs, SC/ST, so that they can liberate themselves. I think this is the struggle, this is the historic fight for which all of us join together, and each one should not take his own agenda. Let there be a wholesome agenda so that we succeed in this great historical struggle. Thank you very much.
नेशनल दस्तक की आपसे गुजारिश है कि अगर इसको बचाना चाहते हैं तो नेशनल दस्तक को सब्सक्राइब करने के लिए रेड कलर के सब्सक्राइब बटन को दबाएं, फिर बेल आइकन की घंटी दबाएं। नेशनल दस्तक को बचाने के लिए बहुत जरूरी है कि हर खबर को शेयर करें, लाइक करें, कमेंट जरूर करें।